Hi, my name is Isabelle, and I will be sharing my testimony with you today. Growing up, my parents never attended church. They were never married or ever in a loving relationship, so I grew up in what you would call a broken home. My mother was young when she had me and my siblings, and she struggled with alcohol addiction, and that made her very angry and very distant towards us sometimes. At times, we did end up in a shelter without her. And my father came around every other weekend, and we would go have picnics outside of the church. But we never discussed the word or studied it or read it. Both my parents believed in God, and they said they did, but that's as far as it went. I suffered from a lot of emotional abuse from both of them, but I've never said anything because it was not something to discuss. I felt like I had to be someone to gain their love and approval. And I did well for myself in my earlier years, my earlier adult years, but I found myself in relationships with people that were just as emotionally and neglectful as my parents were. For a long time, I thought something was wrong with me, and I asked God why He gave me the heart I had, or why He put people in my life that just seemed to hurt me all the time. I felt like I was surrounded by people that just did not care about me. I was angry, and I considered myself an atheist for many years, and then one day something happened. My mother stopped drinking, and she began to attend church, and she was baptized. At the time, I didn't see how great this was because I thought someone like her could never change. 7 years ago, I made the decision to leave my home state, my family, and my career for a relationship that ended really badly and almost cost me everything. At the time that the relationship ended, a close family member of mine was also killed, and I felt like I had nothing left. I experienced suicidal thoughts every day and prayed for strength. I attended Fellowship Community Church a few times over the years, and I decided to come back. In thinking of how I was able to handle everything that was going on around me, I realized that it was Him the whole time, picking me up every time I fell and putting the right people in my life. They have helped me more than they will ever know. It was this past March that I found myself tired of rejecting Him and tired of rejecting the truth just because of the world offers and what people would think of me. I prayed for forgiveness, as I knew I was not grateful for everything He had given me so far. He had to isolate me to reach me. I made the decision to work on my relationship with my parents and forgive them. And I no longer want to walk around with anger, and I accept Him. I accept that He made me in His image. It is important for me to get baptized today because I heard Him, I accept Him, I trust Him, and I would like to proclaim my love and devotion for Him.